The city of Philadelphia has long been home to all kinds of great history and strange obsessions. A one-time capital of the United States and host to the signing of the Declaration of Independence itself, the city is nowadays home to a vibrant art scene including nearly 4,000 murals, trees from the freaking moon, a museum where you'll find slices of Albert Einstein's brain, and of course, plenty of cheesesteaks. Philadelphia also happens to be home to a staggering number of nonprofit and charitable organizations. Today, we wanted to take a look at a few of the best nonprofits Philadelphia has to offer to crown what we think are the top 10 nonprofits to work for in Philadelphia. We used online company reviews to help us decide on our final list, but for anyone who wants something a little more in-depth, be sure to check out the links in the video description. Now let's get started. Number 10 on our list is Philabundance, a food bank organization dedicated to ending hunger beginning with the greater Philadelphia region. Philabundance is beloved by employees for its kind, empathetic upper management, as well as a deep connection employees feel with the surrounding community. With over 45 million Americans living below the poverty line, there are 750,000 people in Philabundance's service area alone who regularly face hunger. The group has a number of ongoing programs such as Grocers Against Hunger and a community kitchen that are all based on Philabundance's primary goal of getting food into the hands of the people who need it most. The Children's Hospital of Philadelphia Foundation, commonly referred to simply as CHOP, takes the 9th spot on our list for its commitment to the health and well-being of children in need. CHOP is a nonprofit hospital as well as a charity organization, and in addition to its work with children's health, it often acts in the role of an advocate for children in vulnerable or undeserved communities. Employees of the hospital love the excellent benefits as well as the ability that CHOP offers them to work with children in need of special assistance. Number 8 is the American Bible Society, a non-denominational Christian organization whose goal is to spread awareness and influence of the Bible throughout America and the world. The company's family-like atmosphere and supportive structure are often cited by employees as some of the best reasons for working for the society, with the general consensus being that the company's nurturing climate makes it an excellent place to gain experience working in the nonprofit sector. The American Bible Society is based in Philadelphia, but works with church leaders throughout major U.S. cities in order to better spread the Bible's influence across the country. Number 7 on our list is the William Way LGBT Community Center, a nonprofit community-based organization whose stated mission is to encourage, support, and advocate for the well-being and acceptance of sexual and gender minorities in the greater Philadelphia region. First opened in the 1970s as the Gay and Lesbian Community Center of Philadelphia, it was renamed in the late 90s after gay rights advocate William Way. Way spent his life bringing awareness to the AIDS epidemic and keeping the center alive during a time when the center had no official headquarters, often offering his own home as a meeting place. Today, the center sponsors a huge number of programs for the benefit of Philadelphia's LGBT community and is now in its 42nd year of service. And by the way, they've got the best website domain of all time, so go check them out. The first half of our list ends with nonprofit number 6, Alliance Française de Philadelphie. Dedicated to promoting and teaching French language and culture, the Alliance is part of a larger collection of organizations that promote the French language throughout the United States. The Alliance offers French classes for both beginning and advanced speakers and also hosts several ongoing cultural activities and programs such as movie nights, dinners, concerts, poetry readings, and more. Our list kicks back off with Le Cat Café, a rescue and adoption platform for cats in the Philadelphia area. In addition to rescuing stray and homeless cats, the organization helps to control the local feral cat population by practicing a TNRM policy that stands for Trap, Neuter, Return, and Manage, which is widely considered to be one of the most humane and cost-effective ways of dealing with large feral animal populations. All of the cats at the cafe come from the Green Street Rescue, another Philadelphia nonprofit affiliated with Le Cat Café. A nonprofit dedicated to promoting and educating the public about folk, mosaic, and visionary art, Philadelphia's Magic Gardens occupies the 4th spot on our list. With a focus on community and diversity, members of the Gardens work to encourage visitors to have an open mind when it comes to people's gender identity, sexual orientation, race, and everything else related to personal identity or expression. The Magic Gardens were originally created by the mosaic artist Isaiah Zagar and are as much as an art piece as they are a museum gallery space. Number 3 in the list of best nonprofits in Philadelphia is Legacy Youth at Tennis and Education, a group that helps teach the sport of tennis to underprivileged families and communities in the hope that they'll go on to become what the group describes as active, responsible citizens. Essentially, the group uses good tennis skills to promote good life skills for its students. Employees of the company enjoy how approachable and well-informed the staff tends to be, and it's the same level of high-quality instruction that attracts new students. The instructors at Legacy YTE are all extremely well-experienced, and yet the majority of those who benefit from the group are able to do so at little to no cost thanks to some of the organization's after-school and community programs. The second best nonprofit in Philadelphia is the Johan Boxing Gym, which, much like Legacy YTE, seeks to use sports education as a medium to teach young students how to go on to be successful, responsible members of society. Rather than tennis, however, Johan utilizes the art of boxing, teaching its students how to box the right way by using regulation boxing rings and new equipment. As part of its mission to train students' minds as well as their bodies, the Johan Boxing Gym also offers a computer lab for children to use regardless of whether or not they have any interest in learning to box. Last but not least is Jefferson University Physicians, #1 on our list of our best nonprofits to work for in Philadelphia. An organization focused on providing high-quality healthcare to its patients while also training future doctors and physicians, JUP is one of the largest multi-specialty physician practices in Philadelphia. The practice itself is made up of full-time faculty members of Sidney Kimmel Medical College. Employees of JUP consider it an excellent place to work thanks to its hard-working, supportive staff and high volume of interesting work that makes staying busy a pretty easy thing to do here. That's all for this one. This video is sponsored by Zippia, the career expert, where you can search and apply for jobs online using our career map to learn more about the jobs you really want. You'll find a link to our site in the description as well as to our more in-depth Top Nonprofits to Work For in Philadelphia article, or you can just click the logo on the screen right in front of you. Keep an eye out for other Zippia videos, and we'll see you next time.